Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about interview mistakes that you never want to make. Never make these mistakes in an interview. Ever, ever. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shreya and I make content on tech, career growth, productivity, and life as a digital nomad. I'm Shreya Malik. I have 5+ years of experience in the tech industry in multiple capacities, and I am currently based out of Seattle, Washington. In this video, I want to tell you guys about interview mistakes that you never ever want to make. In my years in the tech industry, I have spent hundreds of hours interviewing, be it in the spot of the interviewee or the interviewer. I have experience on both sides of the table, and today I'm going to share that with you. I would love it if you would consider liking this video or subscribing to my channel. All right, let's get started. The number one most common mistake I've seen is when the interviewer is not prepared. Before an interview, you need to take notes about the company, the role itself, reread the position, make sure you know about skills in the industry that are required to do this position. Take note of anything you see in the news about what this company has been doing recently, and most importantly, have some knowledgeable questions prepared to ask your interviewer in the last few minutes when your interviewer asks if you have any questions for them. The worst thing you can do is say, "Nope, I don't have any questions," or ask something extremely generic. Number 2, not taking a hint. If your interviewer is nudging you in a certain direction, take the hint. This shows that you're able to collaborate, take a hint, and make use of feedback that you receive. Even if you were not on the right track on your interview question before, by taking this hint, you show your interviewer that you can take feedback. This way, you show some positive qualities. Number 4, not showing up your best. When you interview, you want to do whatever it takes that morning to make sure that you are functioning in tip-top shape. This might include things like eating a good breakfast, dressing appropriately for the interview. Maybe you feel better if you've dressed better for the interview. Getting your sleep. Whatever you do, you want to make sure that your mind is functioning at tip-top shape. Number 4, asking about perks, benefits, and compensation way too early in the game. When you're an interviewer, nothing is as big of a turnoff as when your interviewee starts off with questions like, "So what's your free lunch like? Do you have beer in the office?" Don't do that. Your questions need to be knowledgeable and actually have something to do with the project or the company itself. Number 5, not knowing the skills on your resume. When you list a skill on your resume, it is fair game for your interviewer to ask about it. So if you've written some technology that you only worked with a little bit, that's fine if you can play it off well, but definitely don't write down technologies that you've absolutely never worked with. It's really clear on the interviewee's face when they're asked a question that catches them off guard. Avoid the situation, trust me. Number 6, exhibiting frustration or anger when you're stuck on an interview problem. If you don't know what the answer is, admit to it and ask for a hint. If you instead choose to get angry at the interviewer or the situation, it's not a good look. And trust me, I've seen this happen. Please avoid it. Number 7, poor framing. Suppose you're at an interview and the position that you're interviewing for requires Java. And your interviewer asks you, "Hey, so you're gonna need Java for this. How do you feel about that?" And suppose in the back of your head, you're thinking that you're not so great at Java. This is what you're gonna do. Instead of saying something like, "Oh, I'm not so great at Java," instead, say something along the lines of, "Oh, awesome. I already know a little bit about that. It'll make it a lot easier for me to ramp up as I pick up at your company." This way, you show excitement and that you're at least familiar with the technology instead of framing it as something that you hate or don't know how to do at all. Caveat though, when you choose how to frame what you're saying, don't lie. Feel free to embellish, but don't lie. Number 8, do not talk negatively about your old coworkers or your old company. Even if you're asked a question like, "How did you manage a certain conflict?" stay away from slandering your coworkers. Instead, objectively talk about their actions and, more importantly, about how you navigated the conflict that may have created. That's the focus of that question, not anything negative about your coworkers. So there you have it, 8 interview mistakes that I see all the time that you better not be making anymore. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for sticking it out till the end. As always, I would love to hear your feedback in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching till the end of this video, and I will see you next week. Bye!